G'day viewers, Ken here. Another beautiful day in paradise. Bit of fog around. It was nice and clear before. New Zealand. Kia Awaroa. South Island. She's starting to clear up. What's it wearing? Any hurry? Look at that, all the way to the sea. On the island, we do it island style. From the mountains to the sea, to the windward, to the leeward side. I love this map. I suppose it's closer to home. Because I'm an Australian. Kiwi cover. Yes, I'm glad that fog just cleared up then. To show you how beautiful this place is, and look at that, see? Shows you how beautiful the place is. The weather changes. And we're in the southern hemisphere. Therefore, there's no snow. There is snow in New Zealand a lot though, in the top of the mountains. And Australia. But if you live in the southern hemisphere, you have a lot of rain, which is what I'm going to be talking about, because there seems to be a lot of people that don't know the country they live in. Because I've had endless people on multiplayer telling me to change the time to get rid of rain, and they can't shoot at night, and it's getting beyond the joke. Now, rain is what makes the world tick, and being winter in the northern hemisphere, you get snow in winter. But down south, say Florida and Mexico and all the rest of that, apparently Louisiana gets a lot of rain, and it's part of it. Suck it up, princess. Take a teaspoon of concrete. Because yes, because if you're going to be a hunter, you're going to be a hunter. If you're going to spawn on spots and clear out all your everything, and then complain about you got no animals there anymore, and just keep spawning onto it and changing time and spawning onto it, and makes good content. But yeah, as you can see, there's goats down the hill there. I'm in no hurry to kill them, because that's not what I'm about. I'm about exploring the map, seeing a beautiful country, and killing things. That one keeps hiding up in that bush there, right? Reckon we could do that shot. Let's try it, though. I missed. Find out in a minute. Yeah. So anyway, that's people complain about the rain all the time. They said they're going to change it and stuff, and I don't think so, because it's winter. It's going to be raining all the time. Get with the seasons, you know. The real world that made this world, so this world and the animals in particular, are so good. The way they react in real life type thing, you know. They shout sound of guns. They, you know, they run you over and knock you down and put you in the dirt and stuff like that. You know, it's good. I love it. I love everything about it. The dogs, people were saying the dog, you know, with problems and that at the beginning. I've never had problems with my dog. Only they keep bumping into you all the time. But it's always protecting you from the thing. It's had that protection thing from the beginning. So it's trying to protect you from whatever's near. You just got to understand your critter. I think all the people that complained had cats, basically. I have cats too. I'm not saying that, you know. Sure. Where's that little shit at the minute? got 5 cats at the moment. Or 4 cats and a kitten. Little shit. But yeah, so people complain about the weather. Well, look at this weather. Look at that sea. Oh my god. Look at that. Time to switch it out. Ah, that was a vacuum coin you just saw. I don't know why we still got that in my hand. I was using it on an African map actually. Look at that. Up to the horizon. Go away, Aussies. All this pollen though, man. Lucky you don't have hay fever on you. Make your eyes go watery and that, you won't be able to see anything. Oh. Hello, ladies. I assume they're all female. Nice brown ones though. I reckon that one there looks good. What do you keep doing that for? Stop it. Here she is. The creme de la creme. I'll just wander over there and get it though. Reload. Yes, got a ghillie suit on, in case you just noticed that. The world's beautiful. Don't have a problem with the world. We don't have glitching out. We don't fall through the map or anything like that. All the maps are great. Like a lot of work's been put into these things. That's the thing. People bitch about the games now all the time, but they don't realise how much it takes to put it all together. They don't even give it a second thought. They buy the game. They just spawn to locations, kill everything there is, get rid of all the zones and everything else, but just like look at the gravel texture here, and these see this sort of stuff we can put in the Australian map, by the way. Australia, the lands of all the ferals. We've got rabbits, red fox, European rabbits that is, and hares. We got hares as well. We've got red fox, we've got dingoes up north, we've got the Asian buffalo, which is on Fernando, I think. Yeah, Asian buffalo, we've got camels, wild donkeys, wild horses, all those things that are pests, kangaroos. We've got deer and that through Eastern Australia and stuff as well, New South Wales and stuff. I think we've got 4 types of deer, 5 types of deer that are feral in Australia. And I just got this zone. Footprinter, and this one was over here somewhere. 2 trees. Yeah, and yeah, we've got geese. We've got magpie geese in that up Northern Territory. So if you're making a map, you're going to have to split it in half type of thing. 50-50. Do a Hershey bar. Yeah, do half east and half territory type of thing. Because down south we've got Cape Barren geese, which are beautiful looking goose, by the way. They're like a grey with black spots and that on the yellow beak and that white cap on the head. And we've got 16 types of ducks in the Northern Territory. Well, around Australia there's different types everywhere, but the territory's got, I think we've got 16 types of duck. We've got a chart on them. What else is there? I had a big long list the other day. Like, because the dingoes can replace your coyotes. And they're wild dogs too, so like you got wild dogs that mix in with the dingo, so you got colour variations. You got brindle coats, you got bloody, you know, like you got the normal golden, like a Palomino horse, that sort of colour. Yeah, that's the way to describe it. It's got white feet with white chest, and well, that's a nice looking one. Yep. Told you look good. I can see him from here. So what was I saying? Yeah, Palomino horse type thing. White paws. Oh shit! Yeah. Grab my controller a little step forward. And then you got the brindle colours. You got the black with the white feet and the black chest. I mean the white chest. So there's your black variety. Then you've got the brindle colours, which are sort of like a grey brown type fur with the black stripes and that through it. Now that's another thing too. You should have on like the elusive tiger, even though I would not promote hunting tigers, but you know, for a spot and get a reward type thing on a map during the school holidays when everybody's playing or something, get a bonus reward if you spot it. Bigfoot is one that Feaster would love to have on there, and I would too. Because you got the skunk ape and that in the Mississippi, you got the Bigfoot around Northern America, and I'm sure Leighton Lake, everybody go up the top map, top of the map, in the middle of the night. I can't remember what time I was actually up there, but I heard Bigfoot. I'll keep on saying it, I heard him up there. So, what'd you say, my dear? I wasn't even listening to you, sorry, babe. Where's this goat? He was by a tree, wasn't he? Oh, over this way. Yeah, so, there's lots of different things in Australia to hunt. Kangaroos would be one of them. Goats, there's feral goats, feral pigs. There's lots of ferals, man. There's even feral cats everywhere, which have a different variation of furs and that too, if you really want to go on down that feral line. And like I said, I own cats, but in Australia we shoot cats as well, because they kill a lot of the wildlife. Look at that spread, that's nice, I like it a lot. Ooh. A bit partial to goats, they taste very yummy, especially on saltbush. Now with the map, there's a swamp where the buffalo and that are on Fernando, is it? Pretty sure it's Fernando. There you go, it's just a silver, it's a blonde. You got nice horns. Yeah, it's silver though. Bye bye. I only take gold over now. Right, so he was on this patch down here, so we'll go and claim this patch. Oh, look at that view. Man, oh man. Look how dense that scrub is over there too. It's a bush. Not the brush. Bez. Not called the brush. It's called the bush. Yeah, nobody knows what Bez is talking about. But yes, look at this beautiful place. See, we've got conifers and that all around Australia and amongst the bush and it as well, in the eastern areas and stuff. It's a bit dry. Some of these flax and that here, this sort of thing, we haven't got that. We've got bracken though. I can't see any bracken around here. But you've got bracken on this map. You've got the magpies on this map that I can hear all the time. Love it. Or I think the only equivalent you got in America is butcher birds, is it? Will they spike them to spike rodents and that to the spikes, or is that England? They eat them. But over in Australia we've got like magpies, Murray magpies, lots of different birds in Australia. Hunting wise, there's ducks and geese and that, like I said. I think there's some parts that have got pheasant, lots of quails, so that's just something that I forgot to mention. We've got stubble quail, king quail, and all the rest of that. They've all been released. The Corbex quails, or whatever they are, the Japanese quails. Yeah, a lot of those out in amongst the farming area. Like Bob White quails. Nice. I'm only just starting to get my own shotty of those. Not very good with a shotgun shooting bloody things like that. I shoot rabbits with shotguns. Yeah, but when they're in the air and that, they seem to elude me sometimes. Getting better though. Got a few of them in my finger. Now there's a guy, what's his name? Crispy, crunchy, bloody old fart. I don't know. Some bloody guy I was watching. Sort of new to my repertoire. But yeah, he was saying about a reserve. And when I jumped the fence the other day at the hunting lodge, I was wandering around that reserve, and I thought it would be good because he's talking about. He's saying that we could have a zoo type of thing. Basically, you hunt your trophy, like here, and you know, your great ones and that, which I won't even get to because I just don't grind like that. I want to have one, but yeah. So yeah, have those sort of things. Like you hunt them here, but then you pay a little bit extra and you put them in your reserve at your lodge, where you've got a four-wheel drive with, so you can, you know, have people jump in it and go for a wander around. Have your mates come there and you go around, and it's sort of like a game reserve. And up it go. Welcome, nephew. Or grandson. Welcome, grandson. Yeah, the game reserve. And so you got your kills in that, and from all over the world, and have them on the reserve type of thing. I think it's a good idea actually. It sounded really good when he said like having a little zoo type thing, but the zoo's not the way to go. It's having a reserve, so that way you have to actually go out and look around the waterholes and that, looking for them. You know, and have people with their binoculars and in the back of like Land Cruisers with bloody seats and that in it. You can get out and wander around the reserve. So people learn how to track animals properly too. Look at the tracks and find them. It's a really cool idea. I like it a lot. Because that way, instead of just sitting on the wall with a head, but there's not enough plaques in the lodges as well. There's all these gun racks, which is obsolete. They don't need them all. It's taking up way too much room. Like I've just started sticking up guns there just so it's got something on there, because there's just these stupid things on the walls. You know? That's the one thing I don't like about the lodges. Otherwise they're beautiful lodges. I like them lodges. Look them all up. Everything about this game is cool. I don't know, the glitching and stuff like that, you know, the problems we've had over the time. Like they're going to be taking everything off. We've got a month or something to hunt or something before they start stripping all the maps off. And there's nothing to hunt, so everybody's going to be up in arms and throwing it in the bin and off to the side. That's what happens when they start messing with things too much. People just throw it to one side, can't be bothered, go on to some Fantasia bloody game, which is not my scene. I'm too old for that shit. In case you don't know, I'm 56-year-old. And I love this game. And there's a few older blokes in that I play with and that love this game. Like, trying lots of different games actually. So, if you're at home and you know of your grandparents, even your parents and people that you know, recommend getting a PlayStation 4, because everybody's leaving those behind now and going on to 5s, so they're cheaper to pick up, and the games to go along with them, and get some Simulator 17 as well, which can be played on PlayStation 4. And yeah, make a gift pack of it and give it to someone. They've found in research that eye and hand coordination sharpens in elderly people. Not to say that all elderly people lose their mobility, but eye-hand coordination is really good. I was watching this 100-year-old Japanese guy the other day play on a console on that. He wasn't playing GTA, but he was playing something. No, there was an old lady. She was 93, I think it was. Asian again. I think she was Japanese as well. Chinese, I don't know. Can't remember, one of those. But yeah, she was playing GTA. That was fun to see. I watched the elders react in that thing too when they started playing it, and running people over and shooting people and stuff. They were having a ball. And the eye and hand coordination really sharpens up on it. Gives that brain something to do. We only use 10% of it, so got to keep it sharp and all that. Right, okay, we've walked all the way down the hill here and there's nothing about. Well, I'm talking too much, scaring everything away. So anyway, that's my little gripe today about weather. Don't change the weather to suit people. Keep the maps the way they are. If it's raining, it's raining. They can fast forward or go to another multiplayer or something like that. That's what I tell them. If I'm playing on someone's map and I end up being the host and it's dark, it's like I'm not changing the time to suit your want to shoot at one lake and then go again, mate. It's just like put up with it. Learn how to hunt properly. So that's it. You go around your stalker. You got to stalk the animals, find them. I'm starting to shoot more like male of the species type of thing at the minute, like the trophy stuff. But because I've been shooting for a long time, I rank fully up on the other profile and that. I've got one profile I just started a couple of weeks ago, and it's got no internet thing. It's just the game straight up, not registered with PlayStation or anything. I'm just like straight up. I'm having trouble getting the dog actually. That might be a thing. I might have to register just to get the dog properly. Ain't that right, Digger? He's a good old boy. Hey, he's a good boy. Yes, he is. Come here. Come here. Hey. Let's go. What? Are we hunting or what? See? He likes hunting too. And as you can tell, I haven't even used him. On the last couple of things we picked. Oh. Did we pick up the other white one I shot first? We didn't, did we? Aha. Leave no kill behind. Let's go. I was gas bagging and forgot about that one. We'll go back and get that. We're scared of red deer and that on the way, doesn't matter. See, there's some snow at the top there. That's what we got. Snowy mountains in Australia. They've got the most snow, more snow than Switzerland. Believe it or not, New Zealand would have a lot of snow on their mountains as well. I suppose everybody's bothered to go and check it out. But yeah, it's a totally different world, man. That's the thing, like a little bit of rock formation there that they've done for this map. Okay, textured out a little bit, but I love it. The trees and that look great. I think I've got way over time here, so I'm going to leave it there. I'm only going to pick this goat up. I'm going to go track it with the dog. So I'll leave it there. That's my little gripe about the weather and stuff like that. They're changing for people, and I want that done. Otherwise, it's taking away the proper seasons and that on the map, and they should leave it alone. Otherwise, people like me are going to say, well, is it worth even doing anymore if they're going to change everything just to suit those, like they put out these maps for certain people to use, and that's to show off the map, but the population of animals is way over what you actually get, and everything looks so easy and so great, and then they give you a map that I enjoy, because I like hiking out and finding stuff Just walking around the maps basically. I'm boring as all batshit, but because I don't spawn on lakes and shit everything there is. If you want to watch that, you go and watch the others. Me, I'm boring. I look at the animals, the plants. I was horticulturalist and that as well, so you know. Worked at the zoo. I've done feral eradication. Done lots of things over time. Worked in all different manner of factories and outdoor stuff, building sheds all around Australia. Enjoying the country I live in. Alright, that's me, Kent, and Digger. Where are you? Where'd you go, boy? Really? We gotta check off on your blood now, because you just too many breaks, bro. There he is, old Dig. Good old boy. Alright, so we'll catch you later. We're about near it, so I'll see if we can get onto it. Get onto it. Seek. Where are you? Really? Right, let's go over here a bit more. By the trees on it. Unless the scent's gone already. Normally I'll put him on a scent and I'm right next to it. You going now? No, still can't find it. Okay, I think I've gone too far away. Still either there. Alright then, catch you later. Hooroo. If you can't be good at it. Bye.